there's so you don't have to look very far to see that there has to be intelligence mind in the world. You don't have to look very far at all.
You you can assert it, but you have no evidence of it.
Okay, why is the Earth X amount of miles from the sun so we don't burn up,
I'm gonna
and
have
X
an
amount of miles?
aneurysm. I'm gonna
See, here you go.
so
Here you go.
incredibly.
You won't hold a conversation. You'll just, oh my gosh, this guy like, you won't hold it.
No, yeah, I'm gonna completely annihilate your talking point just there. So first of all, the distance we are from the sun changes by 5 million miles throughout the year.
Okay.
So it's perfect, but it
Yeah.
changes by 5 million miles.
Do you have proof of that?
This is this is common scientific knowledge.
Oh, okay. So everybody knows that.
Are you everybody that bothers to look? Yes.
Okay, still, if we get closer to the sun, eventually we're gonna start burning up, and there's planets already closer to the
How
sun than
close do
us.
we need to be for that to happen?
I don't know. You should know that.
It's not, well, we don't know with great certainty, but for example, Mars had an entire ocean. Mars had water and a water cycle and weather for, we don't know for how long, but it must have been a very, very long time because there's sedimentary rocks on Mars and the rock cycle is very slow. Now, Mars lost its ocean, but that's just because it lost its magnetic field. If Mars still had a magnetic field, there's no reason not to think that Mars still wouldn't have, it wouldn't be warm enough for there to be, a water cycle there. So life could have existed on Mars when it had, it had water, so life could have existed there. And Mars is 50% farther away from the sun than we are. Our
Then
position
why
is
does
not.
it? Why
Sorry.
does it? Why doesn't life live there instead of Earth?
Well, life on Earth will not exist forever. The sun is going to expand and destroy the Earth. I guess that disproves God, right?
No, it actually fulfills one of his prophecies of the world
The
ending.
rapture.
The very much so rapture.
Okay, well, if you say so. But no, like Earth is not perfectly placed. We know like life exists in waters that are boiling hot. Life exists in
Life doesn't
temperatures that
mean
are extremely cold. So Earth could be much closer to the sun and life could still exist. Earth could be much farther away from the sun. Earth could be almost entirely frozen, just with some like surface or some liquid water below a surface of ice, and life could still exist.
okay. Find a Homo sapien on any other of these planets.
I don't think there are any.
So then, is it intelligent enough to withstand on its own to be life?
Is a planet intelligent?
No. Why don't we live there if we can? You said life can exist there. Why not? Why not? Can't we go there right now?
To Mars? I mean,
Any of
we
these planets you say
theoretically
don't have
could
life.
if we had the technology. If we spent money on it like we were in the '60s, we'd have gone there in the '90s almost certainly.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's making no sense because there would be life already there. If there life could exist there, there'd be. And why does it?
It
Why are we the
had
only planet?
conditions where life could have existed. It had it for a while. Maybe the rapture happened on Mars billions of years ago. After all,
No.
that would
Why
prove
does
what
the
the Bible
Bible?
says.
Why does the Bible talk about humans on Earth, not on Mars, not on Venus? Why Earth? That
Because it
makes
was
that.
written by very ignorant people that had no idea what planets even were.
Oh, okay. Just ignorant. So anybody who doesn't agree with you is ignorant.
I didn't say that, but the
That's
people that lived
exactly what
thousands of
you just
years
said.
ago were much more ignorant than we are.
Okay. It seems like everybody that doesn't believe with you or is just lower intelligent is just ignorant, is what you're saying.
No, ignorant people are ignorant. There are people in the past, there are tens of millions of people from the past who are vastly more intelligent than me, but pretty much all of them were a lot more ignorant than even an idiot today because we live in extremely privileged times.
You just kind of pick and choose who you believe, though.
What?
You pick and choose these scientists who you believe in, these biologists and these philosophers. Because I gave you
People that have evidence, I believe.
You just said Galileo was ignorant. And for what reason?
Yeah, but he said all kinds of things that are true. Galileo's one. I don't really have heroes, but if I have anything close to one, Galileo's one of them for his relentless pursuit of the truth in the face of overwhelming religious persecution.
But he believed there was a God. So why you not believe with him?
Then why did his God forsake him?
What do you mean?
Well, he was punished by the Inquisition, despite the
I
fact
don't
that he
know.
was a man of faith just like they were.
What was his religion? I have no clue.
He was Catholic.
Well, it's weird though, isn't it? Because the Bible says you will be persecuted for your faith.
Yeah, but he was persecuted by people of the same faith.
Okay. That's still not disproving that verse right there.
I I was never trying to disprove
All right,
that
I'm not
verse.
out.
That was yeah. Okay. Well,